What's on, Arsenal fans, Arsenal bits, and you may have heard in my last video I was sort of saying that this game can make or break Arsenal's last 10 years as a football club in terms of the building and the finances and the team where we're at now. We have no excuses. It's simple as that. We've got a strong squad fit. We have no excuses, absolutely none whatsoever. We have to go there and get a positive result. And you may have heard me in my previous video referring to a positive result. I see Arsenal having two possible positive outcomes, and that's a win and a draw. I mean, a win, you're through, and a draw, you bring it back to the Emirates. And I'll fancy us against anyone at the Emirates on our day, and you're still in the hat for the semi. So, but whereas Man United, I see only one for them, and that's a win. I don't think they'll want a draw. I think they'll want a straight-out win, and they may be go in our favour. They may have to go gun-ho to beat us, maybe leaving them exposed to the counter-attack from our end. So the side that I want to see in this massive game to combat Man United's star individuals is Szczesny, Bellerin, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Monreal, Coquelin, Cazorla, Welbeck, Ozil, Sanchez, Giroud. Now, I like to sort of say my sides off the top of my head. I don't write them down beforehand. I like to go off instinct when I'm speaking on the mic. So Szczesny to come in, as Wenger said, if he is fit, he will play. So that just answers itself. Bellerin, because we've got no other right back at the moment, but he has responded well to his Monaco nightmare. Mertesacker had a very solid game against QPR. Not many fans noticed that. He comes in for the injured Gabriel. Koscielny, obviously. Monreal has to come in for me because I don't want Gibbs bombing up and down that left-hand side for 90 minutes like he's a left winger. I love Gibbs. He's very good going forward, but he does sometimes think that he's a left winger, and especially against QPR at the weekend. He was in their box more than Giroud was. So Monreal, if you ever see Arsenal when they're on the counter, when they're facing the counter attack, it's always Monreal and another centre-back. He's always there in the right sort of places, especially this season. He's been excellent this season. Monreal, for me, has to come in. He's a 50-50 defender in terms of his attacking and defensive abilities. So Monreal, for me, is a must-starter. Cazorla and Coquelin answers himself. Ramsey is not fit enough to come in, and I don't think he'd warrant a place at the moment, to be honest. Cazorla and Coquelin have been excellent. Welbeck, for me, comes in for his work rate, but it won't be surprised me if Ox started, because he likes the Ox in these sort of games. Would have no issues over both of them starting. I'll go for Welbeck though. At Old Trafford, he should be fired up more than anyone on that field, up and down as he does. And people say, "Oh, Ox and Walcott have got just as much as pace." If you see Danny Welbeck, man, he is just as quick. So a counter with Danny Welbeck is just as sufficient as a counter with Ox or Walcott. Ozil, all eyes will be on him. He hasn't had a big game in a big game yet, so this could be his opportunity on an FA Cup quarter-final on a Monday night when the whole nation is watching to have an amazing game for Arsenal, and fingers crossed for that. Sanchez, who ended his barren run against QPR in midweek against QPR with a lovely little goal. He'll be, again, expected to have a really big performance. No, his work rate isn't in question. So Sanchez, for me, is going to be huge in this tie. And Giroud, the on-form Giroud. Yes, he is the on-form Giroud. Maybe not in the Champions League, as I've said, but he is very much on form. And he's our best striker, our best striker at the moment, ahead of all of our sort of attackers in terms of goal scoring. So that's something you've got to think to yourself, that Giroud is getting us out of a lot of games with 3 points. And I'll be hoping for, obviously, a Man City-like performance from Giroud. So I'm going to go for an Arsenal 3-1 win. I think we'll concede, but I think we've got too much firepower for their depleted defence. Come on, you Arsenal. This is massive. I cannot wait to be sitting there. I couldn't make it to Old Trafford because tickets were like gold dust. I tried my hardest, but hey-ho, I'm at home with my dad. We'll be kicking everyone out of the house. It's a big game for us, big game for the Arsenal fans. Arsenal bits, come on, you Gunners. Make us proud. Cheers, guys.